All right. We are live on YouTube, and we're going to play some... We're going to play a couple different decks today. We're going to go over Reddit. We're going to chill out and have a great time. It is a beautiful morning. We're going to play a Galactus deck here. Galactus Daredevil, probably two of my least favorite cards in the game as far as, I don't know. I'm just gonna do it to get it over with, right? I'll play some Galactus, I'll play some Daredevil. Don't judge me. It should be fun. And then I'm gonna revisit Sauron and Shuri. So we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun today. How are you? Good afternoon, Jay Trocious. This morning for me, it's 9:30. Blonde Oni, hey AMG, how's your day? My day's going amazing. I've put up 2 videos, one on each channel. So, all right. So we're gonna do our Dirty Galactus. Ongoing. This will allow us to cheat out Professor X. Ongoing. This will allow us to get out 2 of our 4 6-cost cards early. Maybe even Professor X on turn 4. Cosmo just to help out with Destroyer, screw my opponent. Ongoing. Hobgoblin, which synergizes with Daredevil, and so on. We're Dirty Galactus players today. I was watching a streamer on Twitch play these decks by the name of Deco. So we're going to do it. Oh, good morning. Oh. Onslaught Citadel. All right. Ongoing effects are doubled. I've got a lot of ongoing effects. Bar Sinister. Wow. I think I want to stay in this lane here. Yeah, Galactus gang. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm playing Galactus today. For a little bit. For a little bit. All right. So what? All right, we're going to YOLO it. We're going to snap? Let's snap. Do you have a good destroy deck without She-Hulk? Like a destroyer deck or a destroy deck? I'm trying to think. I don't have one on my thing right now. All right, 0. What are they playing? They're playing 15 power Red Skull. What do I want to do here? Cosmo. Oh, we got Electro. All right, we'll do that. Is this going to be enough? Is this going to be enough right here? I already snapped. Because I could do it this way. Alright. What is he going to do? Taskmaster? Or what is he going to do? Taskmaster? Taskmaster into Zero? Magneto? So we tie, but I win. 8 cubes! 8 cubes! Wow. Eight cubes. All right. Give me those cubes. I did not ignore your morning text. I told you Shuri. Did you not get it? Look at your text message again. Look again. I texted you like right after you sent me that. I am the nerd. Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer, man, between the two. So the question is this: Shuri or Doc Ock? And one, Shuri is cheaper and probably more versatile. She can be used outside of Zabu decks. And I think she's the best card in the game, probably. And whatever. Oh, I see. It would have blown up my left lane, though. Yeah. Yeah, but the Zabu changes are going to affect Darkhawk more than Shuri. Rocks. Nothing's happening to Darkhawk. There's an incoming nerf to Silver Surfer and Zabu. Oh yeah, but the Zabu nerfs are going to impact Darkhawk more than Shuri. What is he playing here? Doc Ock? Let's lock down this lane here. All right. So that'll probably blow up everything, but I'll still win that location. Yeah, they're all blown up, right? And then he's gonna get the Hobgoblin. How is he gonna win this? I don't think they're gonna ruin Zabu, but I 100% think they need to do something to Zabu. I hope they don't. I don't hope they drastically change Zabu, but I'm okay with them changing him. Make him a 4 cost himself. I actually think that would be a good change. Zabu will still be playable at 4 cost. And that will drastically make him different. I'd be okay with that. 3-1 is not really much, right? All right, so I'm going to draw Chavez, right? So, playing a... Oh, so I don't really need Electro. This kind of does what I need to do. We're going to snap here. We're just going to hope he has no he doesn't have good. Oh, you jerk. That was random as all get out. Wow, random. Yeah, 4 cost card. What if they made him like a 4/4? That would be a pretty big change, right? Yeah, Plunder. I'm ready for Plunder Castle to be over. I'm okay with Plunder Castle being done. With the series drop being a thing now for new pull players, is buying your favorite pull 3 cards the way to spend tokens? If you're gonna play a card, yeah, absolutely. What do we got? We don't have a lot we can do here. I mean, what does that win that location? I think we win here. I mean, we already snapped. Final turn. All right. Let's look at Zabu from a different point of view. All right. All right, let's look at Zabu like this. All right, let's just take a step back and look at Zabu from a mana saving point of view. Does that make sense? So let's before we look at Zabu, let's look at Electro. All right, so Electro has a horrible ongoing effect. You can only play 1 card a turn. You play Electro on turn 3, and you get 1 extra energy on turn 4, 1 extra energy on turn 5, 1 extra energy on turn 3, right? Electro. 3 extra energy and a huge downside. Zabu on turn 3. Save 2 energy there. Save 2 energy there. Turn 5. Save another 4 energy. So we're down to 4. Turn 6. Save 6 energy. We're talking 10 extra energy that can only be spent on 4 cost cards. But Zabu is literally giving you 10 extra energy. All right, so you make him turn 4. You play him on turn 4. On turn 5, you save 4 energy. On turn 6, you save 6 energy. It's still, I mean, I'm sorry. Turn 4, 4 energy. Turn 5, 4 energy. Turn 6, 6 energy. 14 energy. Zabu, the way Zabu is right now, potentially is saving you 16 energy. Where if you made him playable on turn 4, then you only save the energy on turn 5 and turn 6. It's still 10 energy. How is that? Like, compare that to Electro. Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm all about, like, Zabu being a 4-cost card. I think that would be... You're going to play him. He's still going to be a very good card at 4 cost. He's not going to be ruined. He's not going to be the end of the world. It's going to be fine. You're still saving a fuck ton of energy by playing Zabu on turn 4. A lot. Because you're basically, yeah. Yeah. It's so, I mean, Electro is a playable good card. Zabu will still be a good card if he costs 4 energy. Think about how good Sarah is. How much energy does Sarah really save you? And Sarah is played on turn 5, right? Sarah saves you, what, 3 energy on turn 6, maybe? I think Zabu at a 4 cost would be very reasonable. And Sandman will become a viable card if that happens. Like, you could actually probably counter Zabu with Sandman, which would be interesting. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that the amount of energy that you save with Zabu compared to, like, Electro, and Electro is a viable card, or if you look at the energy you save with Sarah, and Sarah is a viable card, yeah, playing Zabu on turn 4 is still going to make him a very viable card. Yeah, and if you want to Psylocke into Zabu, fine. Yeah, I mean, if you've played Psylocke, you realize that it doesn't happen that often. I mean, it does happen, but not a lot. But what did I do to my deck? Who did I remove? I removed somebody. Chavez, Spectrum, Electro. We were talking about Electro. All right, let's upgrade something. Not quite. Yeah, I just don't think Zabu would be ruined if he cost 4. Zabu only discounts your first 4 cost each turn. I actually don't hate that either. Don't hate that either. That sounds okay. That kind of nerfs him a lot though, because then you could only play 1 card turn 4, 1 card. Then you'd have to play him in conjunction with like 4/2. Yeah. That's interesting. He would still be playable. Yeah. Opponent snap. What do I want to do here? Do I want to play this? I do not. You know what? Turn 1 snappers when I don't really have what I want to do. Well, then how is Zabu better than Sarah if that's the case? Right? Yeah, how is Zabu better than Sarah? So I think so first of all, Sarah has been changed a lot. Sarah used to have and Sarah is still a very playable card, right? Yeah, they may only reduce his power by 1. They may make him they may just make him a 3/1. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I'm just what I'm saying is if they change him to 4 cost, oh my god, what are we gonna do? Daredevil. Dirty Daredevil player. Yeah, Zabu could be 0 power, right? Make him. I actually don't know how this works. Neither of us get it. Only 6 class cards can be played here. Wow, this looks amazing. I'm gonna send him a hobgoblin, and then we're gonna pull Chavez, right? Wong. So what is he gonna do? He's gonna what? Spam Doombots? Wait a minute. If I play Professor X, do his Toombots not trigger and fly out? If I play Professor X, do they not work? Yeah. Or Galactus mid and win? Yeah, what's Galactus mid and win? I like that better. Either way, it's good. Right? Oh, wait, I can't do that. Oh, my God, I can't do that. All right, I'm so oh, my God, my brain is tired. Professor X, whatever. Wake up! Yeah, I'm very aware. Yeah, my brain is turned off. So Professor X left what it was the right play. Never mind me. Yeah, I actually need to read the text. Yeah. I don't want to do that, do I? Pro gamer moment. Yeah, I should have just played Professor X and how do I want to do this? Is that good? Zabu? I mean, this will clog him up a little bit, right? I mean, I guess I can Galactus into... All right, we'll just do that. It doesn't really matter, does it? All right. Oh well. Yikes. All right. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. And then we're gonna draw Chavez, and so what? He's not playing anything bigger than Chavez. I don't. Oh no! Maybe he can win now. Maybe he can win now. I don't know. He has to pull a big random 6-cost card, I guess. You can't. Yeah, you do not know. The tracker does not give you any information that is not like knowable. Like it's all the information the tracker gives you is 100% knowable information if you just tracked it yourself. Oof. They're playing. So I wonder, were they playing Destroyer? Wow. All right. Who can put out a video about Electro? Who can make good videos? I'll have to check it out off stream. Six card costs one less. Boy, that screws that one location, right? Yeah, that makes it almost impossible to play cards there, right? All right, let's go. All right. How do I want to do this? I guess. Wait a minute. On turn 4, move all cards. Okay, I like that. We're going to put Warpath there. Yeah, Deco is amazing. I got this deck list from Deco. Yeah. I've been following him for a minute, but yeah, that seems right there. That's pretty big. All right, so we've got that location. How do we win the other 2 locations though? Well, I can definitely place Hobgoblin into the lane that he's not going into, I suppose, right? Let's see what he does. He's going to put cards in one location, and we're probably going to drop cards. I can either clog him. Let's see what he does. Yeah, he's almost 600. Oh, my God. Those guys are crazy. All right, what do we got here? Jubilee, She-Hulk, and Spider-Man. All right, so we're not going to worry about that lane there. Oh, 7 power. Ha 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 ha. He will just let him dip out. All right. Yeah, Plunder Castle will be gone soon. Yeah, so this is a list that I saw Deco playing. I saw Deco playing 2. He was playing this at the end of the stream. No, beginning of the stream. Yeah, I've watched him before. Ooh, I can upgrade a card now. What do I want to upgrade? Hela or Odin or Thing? I feel like I should just upgrade Hela because we're going into a discard meta. Not that it matters. It's just a cosmetic. 100% just cosmetic, but whatever. Yeah, it's just cosmetic. It doesn't matter. 50 credits. Captain America boosters. Actually, I can use those. Hey, I'm trying to get all my cards to the Infinity Border. It's not easy to do. I think I got about half of them. You can tell like what cards I don't like versus what I do like. or cards that I have newer, but you can tell like which cards I just don't really care for or don't play. Beast, Black Bolt, Black Cat, Cerebro, Crossbones, Dagger, Domino, Drax, Groot, Hazmat, Kingpin. Not that these are bad cards. It's just a lot of them are situational, you know. I am more interested in trying MODOK with Apocalypse than Hela. I know everybody's. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be an opportunity. In theory, this whole Invisible Woman Hela thing sounds cool, but I've played that deck. It's kind of hard to pull off. What do I want to do? Okay. So I'm going to place Cosmo over here and then Destroyer there also. Mr. Negative works well with Bast. All right, so I've got, this is good for me. Yeah, Mr. Negative is pretty inconsistent also. Bast helps a little bit. Goose? Cosmo. Whoa, okay. Well, that location's screwed. Right? I just need to win the middle location, right? That's all I need to do is win the middle location. All right, let's do it. I just need to win the middle location, and then I got a W there. Yep. And I'm gonna send him a Hobgoblin also. Yeah, let's just snap him. Come on, take your time. Wave. All right, that doesn't matter to me. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is how I win, right? Seeing a lot more negative impact locations since the update. It feels the same. I mean, we have the featured location, which is showing up all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. How am I gonna lose right? I'm gonna have 0 points, and he's gonna have 5 points. The Nexus offsets bar with no name. So all I have to do is win the middle. All right, I don't know. Yeah. Wow, this is a high cubes This deck has been yanking in some high cubes. Storm is not really a like. I feel like nobody's playing Storm because of Plunder Castle today. I mean, Plunder Castle is kind of an oppressive location. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna just snap him and see how it goes. 2 Warpath is worth 9 points, and then Destroyer. I just don't know how I lose this. Like, that's a lot of points. Wave, all right. So I can play Destroyer now. Devil Dino. What do you think the chances are? Yeah, Warpath. Just save it for the last turn. Or should I YOLO Hobgoblin him? YOLO Hobgoblin? Or, yeah. Do you think he's not going to play a card this turn? Why would he play a card this turn? You think he's going to play Leech? You think he's going to play Leech or not? Let's see. I think he's not. Let's YOLO it. Let's YOLO it. Let's find out. I'm gonna see that he doesn't play a card. Yeah. That's worth 9 points, and that's where, yeah. 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 That was fun. Warpunt, don't go off. Why not? It doesn't matter. I had Chavez. I was gonna play Chavez instead of Warpath probably anyways. No, it works fine. This kind of sucks. I guess not. You know what? This is my favorite thing in the world to do. I have priority, right? My favorite thing in the world is to make them never get rid of their hood. I should snap. I should always snap when I do that. Yeah, let's snap him now. Get out of here with your destruction deck. Boy, he's got to be like, oh, this guy is no fun. Deathlock? All right, there you go. I mean, he can still win. It's just that. Oh, I feel like I'm going to YOLO this right here. I'm going to YOLO it and see how it goes. I mean, there's a chance that this doesn't work, but... Yeah, the Viper Hood combo feels good. Oh, nice. Yeah, he's gonna hate this. He's gonna be like, "What the hell?" And then we'll play Destroyer left. Yeah, right. How is he gonna beat this? Maybe, I don't know, but I feel like that's a tough one. I mean, I guess he could Taskmaster, but I don't know. All right, we'll switch to the other deck here in a minute. Yeah, I mean, if you're, I mean, I feel like anybody that's playing, let's say, anybody that's playing, Venom is probably playing Taskmaster, right? All right, this is not super terrible. I mean, we Cosmo. All right, we're gonna lock down this lane with Professor X next turn. Ooh, he's playing Surfer though. Huh. Huh. Oh, and then how am I gonna get Cosmo over there? Sarah, oh, this is a loss. This is a loss. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to play. Cosmo is messing up my plans with Spectrum. Yeah, this is a retreat. All right. This deck has played well for me this morning. Other than that one dumbass, my God, that one dumbass where I Galactus into my Ant-Man. Oh my God. Let's see if I can pull it up this way. Deck. See if that works. I thought I programmed it here the other day. There it is right there. Let's see. Yeah, that's great. That's great. That's a great build. Yeah, and then I had that one dumbass game. Oh my God, I was such a dumbass. What's up, babe? Congratulations on She-Hulk. A top tier card, in my opinion. I feel like cards are like good or situational. Does that make sense, what I just said? Like, cards are either good or they're situational. And I feel like She-Hulk is just good. Like, she's good in so many different places. All right, so this is a different build. Shuri very could be the best card in the game. Oh, garbage Black Widow. Oh my god. Can't even draw a card with that. All right. Yeah, you get the oh, that's too bad. You still get the collector's tokens. Hmm. She-Hulk is better than Red Skull, right? No, Red Skull may be better. Not necessarily here, but Red Skull will be better over there. Hmm. I need him to commit to the right. Actually, is that good? No, that's not good. Cosmo messes that up because I could Arnim Zola right there, and that'll bounce the Hobgoblin over, but it won't bounce the Hobgoblin over here because of Cosmo. It's kind of garbage. We kind of lost. Like, I don't know what to say. We just lost. Leader change buffed Galactus? I don't understand. Galactus is never played on the same turn as Galeator, so what do you mean? Leader is always played before. And typically Galactus players didn't really play Leader. No, Zola could target Hobgoblin, and then if it targets Hobgoblin, Hobgoblin won't bounce over in the middle because of Cosmo. Oh my god, deleting my mods? Oh my god. But did Galactus players ever really play Leader? I guess maybe they did. I don't know. Wong? Oh, this is bad for me. Probably. Probably. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, I feel like I've got a lot of points, right? I mean, they could beat me. Let's see if they place Black Panther. Hazmat? Oof. Okay. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I feel like this is hard to beat. Are they going to do Odin and do it again? I don't know. Yeah, Zola won't work in Wakanda, yeah. All right, what do you got, my guy? Odin? All right. Yeah. Dude, that must be a horrible feeling to pull your combo off and still lose. If you play a combo deck, it should win like more than it doesn't, right? Has anybody really, like anybody in chat, played the hazmat cage thing and thinks it's like the best thing ever? I feel like it's like a good idea in concept. I feel like it's one of those like ideas that makes for a good video, but then you actually play it and it's not so good. Iron Man, all right. All right. Look at that. Oh my god, look at this. So, what happens if I play Arnim Zola on Taskmaster? Does it doesn't work right, right? Um He can move the Nightcrawler out. All right. Well, I feel like I should win this. I mean, you never know with Iron Man though. I mean, anything can happen with Iron Man, right? Oof. Oof. I still win? Oh my god. Oh my god. Should not have won that. I should not have won that. A zero power Arnim Zola ends up giving. Oh my god. There's no reason I should have won that. Yes, we're having fun. Yeah. We're having fun. One card for each player. All right, I can do that. My deck kind of likes that. Replacement for Psylocke? What do you mean? Psylocke is a ramp card, so similar cards would be Wave or Electro. Depending on what you want to do. All three of them are a little bit different, but it's a ramp card. All right, I guess we're going to play Shuri Red Skull Taskmaster. Yeah, I don't understand how it doesn't work. I don't know. Like, I don't really understand the Taskmaster. Maybe we'll figure that out today. The Taskmaster Arnim Zola Claw. All right, what are you going to do, Claw, against my 30 power Red Skull? Yeah, I'm not really sure. Leader, you're garbage. Well, I don't know if Leader's garbage, but... Magneto? All right. Still have a 30 power Taskmaster coming in. What should I spending gold on? There's two answers to that question. What a lot of people are considering doing is saving their gold for the bundle, the Deathpool bundle at the end of the month, which is 3,200 gold. And it has collector tokens and credits and a Deadpool package of like boosters, title, avatar, and a variant. There's that. Or if you could just spend your gold on refreshes. I mean, it's better to get the collector tokens, but it's whether or not you have enough saved up or not. Ooh, let's see. Is that Jason Gordon? The Jason that I know? Yeah, here, I'll show you. I'll show you what's coming up. How's it going, my guy? So you have two choices. You could either refresh missions with your gold, or, and I don't know if you're going to have enough, but you're going to get gold. You're going to get gold from the battle pass. I'm assuming you're going to buy the battle pass. The battle pass is 3,200. I mean, you're going to get like what? Aren't you get like you get almost 1,000 gold from the battle pass? I'm not really sure. I have to look it up. But 3,200 gold, 1,500 collector tokens, 3,200 credits, and then Deadpool. That is what a lot of people are waiting for. And that comes out February 22nd. The game is mental. Your buddy Selnar plays a lot. He's hardcore. Or you're not buddy or whatever. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this game. Let's see. What do you get in the battle pass? I looked it up. I looked it up the other day. Season pass, that's the problem. Yeah, you get 900 extra gold. So you're going to get 300 gold from the free track, and then another 900 gold from the boosted track. So a total of 1,200 extra gold just from the battle pass. So you might have enough. You're going to be close to having enough to get that offer. The Mr. Negative or the DP bundle? The Deathpool bundle is much better value from a ratio. That actually of the, so this is the they did this twice before. They did it twice before, and now they're doing it 2 more times. And the Mr. Negative technically is the worst value of the 4, and the Deathpool one is in alignment with the other ones. Collector tokens. My understanding, there's no cap on collector tokens that I know of. I haven't seen anybody post. I know there's a cap on credits. You can only get to 10,000 credits, but I don't think there's a cap on collector tokens from what I've seen. At least I've not heard of that. Armor? All right. Oh. Fill each card with random cards. All right, so he's got a bunch of random cards, so what does it matter? I can play Maximus. It's not like he's going to be able to draw any more cards, right? Is Thanos worth getting via token shop? Not. Oh, this is bad. I should have not. Oh, I shouldn't have put Maximus there. I should have put Maximus there. No, I still got Taskmaster, so this is fine. If you've watched videos about, I should have snapped. If you've watched videos about Thanos and you think he'll be fun to play and you want to play him, that's fine. I think Thanos is a fun card. All right, they have priority. See, I'm worried about them Shang-Chiing Monster Island. Okay. Dracula can only go up to 20. Yeah, I bought Thanos with collector tokens, and I actually didn't really play him that much after, like, he was cool for like a week, and then I stopped playing him. If I can buy it, having locked token shop now, I just switch system to start again. The bundle? I think so. I don't know. Has anyone hit? If anyone hasn't hit Infinite yet and has Surfer but doesn't use him. He got me to Infinite. No shit. Surfer or Zabu are probably the two best. Let's say. I mean, everything's about combos, right? But like Surfer with Brood and Sarah, probably a good deck. Zabu with Darkhawk, probably a good deck. Shuri with a lot of different, Shuri with Red Skull, probably a good deck. Those are the Infinite decks. Those are my 3 favorite Infinite decks right there, or combinations of those sets of cards. Yeah, I think, like, if you're looking from a competitive standpoint, so Galactus and Thanos are different than the other Series 5 cards. They called them the big bads, and they are not dropping down from 5 to 4 the same way that the other Series 5 cards. They have been categorized as special. If you want to compare the two, each one is different. They both play very different. They're both very novel. Novel is the best way to describe both decks, specifically Thanos. It's a novel experience. When you play Thanos, you're playing a different type of deck. A lot of people play him with Lockjaw. Actually, I kind of like the Lockjaw decks. Lockjaw Thanos decks are fun, right? And so, but if you want to know which card is more enjoyable, I would say Thanos. If you want to know which card is better, I would say Galactus sees more competitive play by far than Thanos. But both of the cards are novel. They're interesting. They're fun. They're unique. And that's fine. But I don't know what drives you to play this game. Some people are competitive. Some people want to have an experience. Some people are chill. I mean, it's all different, right? And you can make a strong case for buying Thanos if you just want to play him and he looks cool. I mean, go for it. Yeah. Yeah, I think Surfer Sarah Brood probably is the most consistent and probably easiest deck to get infinite if I were to guess right now. Based on the numbers that I've seen and cube rates, I think Surfer Sarah Brood or some combination of that is probably the most consistent deck to climb to infinite. Yeah, new card. You're 100% correct. Yeah, there could be a new card. Absolutely. Cards with no abilities have +3 power. All right, we're going to take advantage of that. Yeah, Thanos gets clogged easily, and people often will play like... All right, that's good for us, too. People will often play like... wow, we're going to have monstrous Typhoid Mary over there. That's kind of a waste. All right, we're going to play Shuri... And then Typhoid Mary will be what? 9 times 4? Oh, that's kind of bad for me. Yeah, that's kind of bad for me. We may not win. Actually, I don't know how I'm going to win now. I mean, I could play Chavez into the middle. Is that going to be enough points to win, though? I mean, I'm gonna win right. Oh, he's playing Zabu. I don't think he's playing anything big for the middle. Yeah, I mean, maybe he has something, but I don't know. I missed on the Silver Surfer Pass. Should I pin it to the next time I see it? I kind of feel like... Well, Silver Surfer is going to be dropping from 6,000 to 3,000 in about a month. There's that too, right? Yeah, and they're going to nerf him next week. So I think there's no rush on Silver Surfer right now. You can definitely wait till next week. I don't see them destroying... First of all, I feel like they're going to modify Silver Surfer, and I feel like they're going to modify Zabu, right? But I don't see them destroying the card. I mean, they're just opening themselves up to like huge, massive amount of refunds and people complaining and this and that. Whatever they're going to do to Surfer and Zabu, if I were to guess, if I was in charge, would be not like a monstrous nerf. I could be wrong. I just don't see them like destroying the card. Do I think they destroyed Leader? Yeah, I think they did, and good. That guy was garbage. But I don't see them. I don't see them taking the Nerf hammer to Zabu and Silver Surfer the way that they did to Leader was very disruptive. People really hated playing Leader. When you have content creators just saying, I don't think I can play this game anymore just because of Leader. Like that Mogwai guy, he just said, I can't play this game with Leader. He couldn't do it. So that's how bad that card was. What are they going to do to Zabu and Surfer without having people like revolt and like want to sue and get money back and refunds? It's going to be small. I don't know. We'll have to see, right? It's hard to say. Oh, we got our combo. Should we snap him back? Let's go for it. Should we do 8 cubes here, guys? The Leader was trash. I could be wrong, but I don't think they're gonna nerf Zabu and Silver Surfer the way that they nerfed Leader. Please understand, Leader was so incredibly controversial and horrible, in my opinion. It was a mess. It was absolutely a mess. All right, so we can lose to Shang-Chi here. The question is, are they playing Shang-Chi? They could be. Now we're going to have a 30 power Red Skull, another 30 power Taskmaster, and then a 7 power Ebony Maw. A fair nerf? I don't know, man. I think that making Zabu cost 4 would actually be fair. They're going to have a hard time winning all 3 lanes like this. Silver Surfer, what do you think? -1? Maybe? I don't know. I mean, how many times do you play Silver Surfer in a lane where it doesn't matter? And if he was -1, that may actually lose you the lane? Maybe. I could see Silver Surfer being -1, and I could see Zabu costing 4. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Surfer cost 4? Moving both cards to 4 would be very interesting. I still think they would get played. Wow, he did it. He pulled it off. So I should have played Taskmaster left and Ebony Maw middle. How would I have known that? Is there a right way of knowing that? Playing Taskmaster left and Ebony Maw middle would have won the game. How would I have known that? It was 50-50. Or I think that Silver Surfer, what if Silver Surfer gave randomly to each individual card, this card it gives 3, this card it gives 2, this card it gives 3, this card it gives 2, and it's random. So you drop Silver Surfer in the Bard, and every other card is getting 2 or 3. 50-50 chance. There's a lot of random cards in the game. I don't see why they couldn't do that. And Silver Surfer would still be playable and still would win, right? Yeah, I actually wouldn't mind that at all. Like if Silver Surfer was like 50-50. Ongoing +2? Well, +2 doesn't do that much. There's other cards that give +2, right? to do here? Yuck. That's actually kind of horrible. Don't feel like locking up my board space with Venom. Venom doesn't really add a lot of value. Other than things not being clogged. But if Surfer only buffed cards in lanes that he's not in, I mean, I feel like that's the correct play to play him anyways. Did they just give me a little combo here? Surfer definitely going to 3-2 and buff by 2. It makes sense to me. I don't feel like this is a win. Oh, that would have been helpful before. Oh, that actually helped me. Oh my God. Did that just help me a ton? Yeah, that helped me a ton. All right, now I've got 10 power. Yeah, now I have 19 power to distribute. How do I want to do this to win? I don't think he knew how much he helped me. All right. Oof. Arrow for the win. How did I? Okay. Yeah. No. I bought Sauron. Please understand. Once the availability that and access to collector tokens is next to nothing until you're pool 3 complete. You're getting, let's say, about 1,000 a month, and when you are pool 3 complete, that amount goes up by 5 times. You get 5 times as much. You're getting like 5,000 a month. So yeah, I bought Sauron. 6,000 collector tokens. Was it worth it? I don't know. You already had Thanos, Galactus, Shuri, Darkhawk. There was a lot of cards I already had. What's up, Wood Pasta? Oh, Arrow's amazing. He's a different card. Leader is an entirely different card. He's like a weird version of Claw now. He's nothing like Leader was. It's not even the same. It's entirely different. Only cards that cost 6 and played here. Okay. Do I snap? I'll snap next turn. What's your favorite game in the card? Shuri or Iron Man are my two favorite cards, let's say. Iron Man's always been my favorite card, though. Let's see if I can draw. What do I want to draw here? Red Skull? I don't know. This doesn't feel right. Oh, I should have put Iceman middle. Should have put Iceman middle. I should have put Iceman middle. I hope I don't lose because of that. Ouch. We didn't have priority. We lose. All right. Good game. So you be Iron Man in Marvel if you get offered a spot to be an Avenger? Sure. Andrew, actually, that's interesting. Yeah. I think you're right. Is my tracker not working? Oh, man, one of my trackers is not working. Let me turn it on. I think you're right. Let's go back. The tracker that would show me would... I don't think it works that way, though. I don't think it... No, that wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have... Yeah, I don't think that would have worked. Does Venom suck up all of their adjusted power or their current power? Or that's their original power or their... I don't think the location boosts help Venom. Yeah, it does? All right. So I would have had a 14, 15, a 30 powered Venom. A 30 powered Venom. I probably would have still got Arnim Zola. I probably still would have got Shang-Chi, though. Like, I still probably would have lost the Shang-Chi. Because I wouldn't have had priority. All right. Interesting. Do I like the new 6-cost location? I find that it is a disruptive location. I'm not going to mind when it's over. Yeah, here's my take. I don't hate locations as much as other people do because I'm very aware that it's disruptive to my opponent as much as it is to me. It's disruptive to both players, right? So that's fine. But like this is a location here that is benefits a Darkhawk player, right? So they're like so this is a location that actually gives a player an advantage where a lot of these locations just give both players disadvantages. Does that make sense? It's not so oh that's yuck. Okay, draw me a taskmaster. I don't know what to do now. Can I win with that is the question. It doesn't feel like it. Yeah, I don't know that I get annoyed when the locations are bad for both players is what I'm trying to say. Actually, I should have played that. He was going to have a hard time winning both locations. I don't know why he got chicken shit there. Okay. We're going to play on curve here. This is fine. What I really need, what I need to pull, I mean, this is fine actually. What I need to pull is Shuri. Like Shuri, I'll snap. But this is actually fine. Yeah, I probably should snap right here. Um. Yeah, I mean, oh, I can beat that. I bet you he's feeling confident here. I mean, do I think he has, oh, I can't beat that. Yeah, I think hot locations are why how do I say this without being snarky? Well, for first of all, like I think hot locations are disruptive to players that don't have a lot of different decks, or to players that don't like playing a lot of different decks. If you're willing, if you are a player that is willing to adapt to the hot locations, where and if your opponent does not, you get a significant advantage. In fact, if you're looking to climb, often the best times to climb are on hot or featured location days, because some players will not adapt and you will have an advantage if you choose, or if you have the options to do it. But if you only have a couple good decks, yeah, it can be annoying for sure. It can be annoying for sure. But it gives the active players and the players that have access to more different kinds of decks an advantage than the players that just won't. Yeah, I don't know what this guy was doing. Actually, I don't understand what his plan was. In fact, why didn't he place Mystique right here? I think he could have won with Mystique right here. Maybe he did the math and he couldn't win. I don't know. Oh yeah, your two decks are Sarah. See, yeah, you don't have you don't have well you don't have like a spectrum destroyer deck, because that's probably working best today for like I think a lot of people. I mean, first of all, in the spectrum destroyer deck, the only card in there that is pool 3 is destroyer. So I think a lot of people have access to that. That's probably the best, as close to free to play deck right now. Yeah. Spectrum Destroy deck has been working wonders with the hot location. Yep. Cards that cost 4, 5, or 6 can't be played here. I don't like this. This feels bad. I don't want to do this, do I? I don't know. Yeah, the Spectrum Destroyer deck. I think the version that is working the best right now is a version that has Electro in it. All right, so this will guarantee I'll win Bar Sinister. How am I going to win these other lanes? I need a Taskmaster is what I need. Let's see what I draw on the next card. Oh, Bar, he does crazy things. It's actually kind of fun to watch. I'm tempted to try it. All right, so we're gonna get. I mean, I guess I could do this one of two ways. I could play Red Skull here and win that location, right? And just concede Bar Sinister. Isn't it better to go for this than to worry about Bar Sinister? I'm gonna pull. Yeah, this does look like a Spectrum Destroyer deck. Yeah, this is a good deck for today. All right, so Venom will eliminate their buffs, right? Which they're probably counting on. And just not care about Bar Sinister. What is he going to play? Destroyer there? Or is he going to play Spectrum there? He's going to play Spectrum there. Will he win this location? That'll give him 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 extra power. So he'll win that location. Shit. Spectrum wins. All right, so if he's going to play Spectrum, then why wouldn't I just do this? Won't I win that location? No, then I'll lose the other two. I lose to Spectrum no matter what. Is there a way of winning to Spectrum? No. There's no way of winning to Spectrum. Yeah, there's no way of winning to Spectrum. Yeah, so if you're looking for, like, I know the hot location is almost over, but I think the most reasonable deck for, like, if I didn't have, like, a lot of choices, I think that this is a accessible deck list right here, right? I mean, all these cards are... The only one that's really pull 3 right is Destroyer, right? And maybe Electro. But you can sub in Lizard instead of Mojo. If you don't have Mojo, you can put in Lizard. And then if you don't, yeah. And Mojo, yeah. So use Lizard instead of Mojo. And you're fine. Yeah. And if you don't have Electro, put in Captain America. So if you don't have Mojo, use Lizard. If you don't have Electro, use Captain America. But this is the deck I would play for today if, you know... Live on YouTube? What is this? I don't know, man. Do I swallow with a title? Yes, all 24 ounces. All right, we're gonna make a video about the changes to Surfer and Zabu. But we're gonna go. Let's start making a video about that. We're gonna go to Twitter first. And then we're going to go to Reddit. Aw. All right, so this is a lot. This is very controversial, right? Let's close all these out. Let's go to the top of Reddit. Your next video, Arnold, you should forfeit. The winner gets to choose the loser's in-game name. Oh, that is a great idea. In-game name and title, if they have it. We get to look at it. I think it'd be more fun to make it look at their titles and then make them use the title and an in-game name, and it has to be clever. Yeah, that's a great idea, Sacred. Yeah, I think that's even more specific, right? Why not see the man see if the retreat was the right choice? I don't know, man. I know I play sloppy now that I'm an infinite, but I'm trying not to get into bad habits. And I think I have developed, the season's going to drop next Monday night, and I'm going to have like bad snap. I don't know, man. Planning on doing games against viewers? Maybe. I'm not sure how to do that. Let's make a video. Like, I don't know how to do that without knowing that you're not stream sniping. I mean, I guess I could take your word for it. I was stumped for a whole minute wondering why this guy played Blue Marvel on Plunder Castle entire ways. I gave him the win with my ice, man. Would you like to have a feature showing which cards have been discarded? Okay. All right. We'll talk about that. Dude, this feels like this should be in the game, right? When will this character get his own card? The Marvel comic universe is so broad. I'm not Catholic. Hi-yo. What's up, Aaron Johnson? Thank you. I've been playing leader, and I have to say, whoa. I've been playing leader, and I have to say, I really like his redefined ability. It takes some clever planning and adds a fun element of trying to predict where your opponent will go based on their deck and their board space. Nicely done. Wow, I like that variant. All right. I feel like it's just a new card. It's not even the same card. Don't forget to take breaks to stop playing altogether if you have to. Oh, this is how dare they come on Reddit and actually have thoughtful, helpful posts about what's wrong with Reddit? What's wrong? Reddit is supposed to be this game is garbage, or bragging about your variants, or bragging about your that's what Reddit's for. Complaining and bragging. No helpful posts allowed on Reddit, my guys. They copy your homework? I love it when this happens. Call the ambulance. But not for me. Oh, I know. Oh, thanks, Sacred. Thank you for not deleting that post. I know you could have. I don't think it hurt anything by leaving it up, but I know I understand the rules. I shouldn't have said that. I apologize for brigading. I like this post. Call the ambulance, but not for me. That's funny. Doesn't narrow it down much. Angry Redditor. Oh my God. That's me. What are the top cards to get the Wolverine treatment? I hate Cosmo. What's funny about that? That's the whole post. I hate Cosmo. Yeah, any type of mobile gamer, right, is going to be angry. As soon as I saw my opponent's name, I knew what I had to do. Bye-bye, leaders come. He had to play. Did you play leader? Yeah. Did you win the game with leader? All right. Oh my God, that's so funny. Bye, leaders. I love how they black out the eyes. And that's funny to me. All right. He didn't snap, so I let it play out. Ooh. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah. I got 2 million power. All right. Ooh, Shuri Mystique Wong. Holy moly. Oh, I've been trying to do this all week. Oh, yeah, with playing Goose in there blindly into the third lane. Yeah. You know, that's the thing. It's kind of like the collapsed mine thing where you put armor blindly into the third lane, or you put Goose into the third lane blindly. Maybe you get a W out of it. It was a little more effective with armor because armor had 3 power, and then if your opponent put something there, I mean, what if they put Lizard there? Then they win, right? Lizard into the third lane might also be. My first Series 5. Congratulations. The real Suicide Squad. I guess I don't know that Rick and Morty episode. Be careful when you enter those meme guys' names. Cyclops would be a fun one if he could blast an opponent's card back into their hand. Have you made a switch from Twitch to YouTube or just trying something new out? Yeah. I mean, I streamed yesterday on Twitch, man. We had 1,000 people there for a better part of a whole day yesterday on Twitch doing Marvel Strike Force. My notifications in the morning for Marvel Snap was annoying people. And maybe I should have ignored them, but I didn't. So I'm doing it on YouTube. I'm fine doing it on YouTube. Oh, I didn't know it was you, Aaron. Ah. Ah, I get it. I didn't look at your avatar. Oh my God. So sorry, man. I didn't know it was you. Toasty. Okay, so that is one of the biggest frustrating things about this Twitch YouTube thing. Yeah, it is that I don't know who everybody is. Like, I haven't figured it out. I think I will figure it out the more that I do it. Yeah. Twitch is fine. I don't really want to mess with Twitch right now. Oh man, I had no idea it was you, Toasty. I did not get it. All right, so don't need to be doxing myself. Yeah. Yeah, I find that if I don't know who's who, like, if any of you guys watch me on Twitch, you know that, like, you get to, like, if you show up enough, like, you get to see the regulars, the same people there every day, and the regulars don't usually fuck around with, like, bad information, and, you know, it's like you get good information from this person, good information from that person, and then there's some people that who I love that are just more trolly. You just get a sense for everybody's personality and how they chat. And so I don't know who's who here on Twitch, on YouTube yet. Like, I don't, like, everybody's got like a little personality, right? Like, you know, like, Steve is very, this is a compliment, like, good information, just like best information that you can find anywhere. And same thing with Sacred and Toasty and so on. It's just like you gotta kind of figure out who's who based on and I don't know who's who on Twitch, on YouTube yet. Oh yeah, I don't care. I mean, I'm pretty relaxed overall. Like if there's people that are trolly, I don't care. It's fine. Most of the time I don't care. Actually, I kind of prefer to have a playful trolly chat. It's more interesting to me than a serious, strict rules chat. Don't say this. I prefer it to be a little more trolly and playful. Because I gotta have fun too, right? Yeah, I gotta have fun too, man. This is supposed to be. This is fun for me. I have to have fun. All right, let's make this video. Oh my god, what a chickpea and a brosome bean. Something about it's this is like a peeing joke, like a golden showers joke. I wouldn't let a hot chick or bonzo all over my face or something. I don't remember something, right? It's something weird. Go ahead and tell me. It's something weird like that. You're not going to give us the punchline after I said I ain't saying I'm too grown up. It's something goofy like that. All right. All right, a lot of people have been asking me to weigh in on the potential Silver Surfer and Zabu nerfs. Yeah, let's start this video over. It's time for the daily Marvel Snap / news video. And a lot of people have been asking me what I think about this tweet and what I think about these nerfs that may be incoming from Silver Surfer and Zabu. And I've got some thoughts. And I just want to say that I think that Silver Surfer and Zabu are very, very strong. And I think they're overtuned and some balance changes need to be made. Now, what they did to Leader, I think, was good. Leader's entire mechanic in general was just not fun to play against. And I feel like they changed Leader, but they changed everything about Leader. Like, they made him basically a different card. He now plays kind of like a weird version of Claw, let's say. But let's read this, and then I'm going to talk about what I think they can do to Surfer and Zabu, which I think will be fair. Because I want them to still be playable cards, but they do need to be tuned back some way. Because right now, you know, those two cards are those archetypes are the strongest or are some of the strongest in the game for sure. They started overperforming after they locked the changes a few weeks ago. Fortunately, we now have the ability to adjust balance without a new patch. We're planning to adjust these cards in a week or so. Now, I think people are going to be upset one way or another with this because, you know, there's going to be people that say, I spent money and then you change the cards. And there's also going to be people that say, well, I didn't purchase Surfer and Zabu and you guys got to play them while they were broken and buffed out of control. And by the time I get them, they're going to be so neutered down. But I just want to talk about why I think they should be made some changes. And we're going to first talk about Zabu. So I want to make an analogy, and I saw this analogy, I believe, on Reddit, and I largely agree with it. But if we look at like a card like Electro, right? On reveal, +1 max energy, ongoing, you can only play one card a turn. So there's a huge downside to this card, right? Ongoing, you can only play one card a turn. So there's all kinds of cute tricks with this card. First of all, I think this is a very fair, very balanced card. But let's just talk about potential energy or potential more energy that you can spend on this card. You play this guy on turn 3. You potentially can spend an extra energy on turn 4, turn 5, and turn 6. That's 3 energy, right? Let's look at Zabu. You play Zabu on turn 3, right? You play Zabu on turn 3. And then on turn 4, you could potentially play 2 4-cost cards. On turn 5, you can play 2 4-cost cards. And then on turn 6, you could potentially play 3 4-cost cards. The potential extra energy on Zabu, if you want to look at it just from that standpoint, is turn 4, an extra 4 energy. Turn 5, an extra 4 energy. Turn 6, an extra 6 energy. That's potentially, not every game is like potentially an extra 14 energy, with the only drawback being that it could only be spent on 4-cost cards. I am completely okay with the idea of Zabu costing 4 energy. Maybe getting a stat boost, I don't know. But even if he cost 4, the potential energy savings, still going to be 4 on turn 5 and 6 potentially on turn 6. I mean, think about the effectiveness of Sarah, which primarily is only played on turn 5, and people will do that just so they can play 3-cost cards on turn 6, right? So Zabu will not be ruined if he costs 4. The sheer power level of Zabu being able to play it on turn 3 as opposed to potentially be played on turn 4, I think would be great. I don't think that moving the stats down on him, because you don't play Zabu for the stats. Like, even if they made him a 3-0, it's not going to change anything at all as far as the way the match out. So I would not be bothered if Zabu cost more energy. I think that he would still be a playable card and people would get a lot of value. Now, Silver Surfer, I think, is a pretty good card, and I don't want them to destroy these cards. I want these cards to still be playable. I just don't want them to be as dominant. And I think for me, some people said, well, let's make him a -1. And I think that might be a reasonable solution. I think typically a Silver Surfer player is usually playing Silver Surfer in the lane that they don't want to win, and they're trying to boost the other lanes that have the 3-cost cards like Brood. For me, I think I would like to see a random number, instead of it just giving a flat 3 power, what if it was give +2 or 3 power? So and each individual card has a 50% chance of getting +2 or getting +3. So you play Silver Surfer and you're off, you're all the way to the right. You've got your Broods all the way to the left. Half of the Broods go to +2, half of the Broods go to +3. I think that would still make Silver Surfer a very, very, very playable card for sure. I'm not really sure that people like this idea of it being random. But there's already a lot of random effects in the game. And what my hope is that they do not change the flavor of these two cards, but they tone them back a bit. And I hope that they are still playable. So let me give you an example. There's some cards in the soft launch that were busted and they are still playable even though they changed them. And I think a good example of that is Nova. Nova used to give 2 power when he exploded, and then they dropped him in half to +1. He's still playable. Devil Dino used to be a 3-0, and you could play 2 of them on turn 6. You know what? Now Devil Dino still has the same ongoing ability as a 5-3. That going up from 3 cost to 5 cost still makes Devil Dino a playable card. And so I hope that these changes for Silver Surfer and Zabu tone them back in a way that they are still playable. Absolutely. And I think that most cards that have been rebalanced in this game, Second Dinner has done a good job of that, of keeping them still playable, but toning them back a bit. I mean, yeah, you might be alarmed to hear that Mr. Negative used to be a 4/4 card, and now he's 4-1. And sometimes they take a measured approach and they just do a little tweak, and then they have to tweak them again. Several cards had to be adjusted more than once, and I think that is the best way to approach it. Also, I just want to say that Leader was a different situation, in my opinion. The core mechanic of, let's say, Leader or Galactus is, just changing a stat level is not necessarily changing the card. And I think the problem with Leader was the way the card worked, not necessarily the stats on the card or the power of the card. And so for me, they made him basically an entirely new card. I was not a fan of Leader at all the way that he was before. Did I play him? Yes, I played him because he won. Did I feel good when I won with him? No. It really felt bad to lose to him, and I think it was taking away from the fun of the game. And so this is a unique post here on Reddit. I've been playing Leader, and I have to say I really like his redefined ability, takes some clever planning, and adds a fun element today of trying to predict your opponent will go based on their deck and board stake. Nicely done. I lost to Leader today, and I got to tell you what, I was well played, fist bump. It didn't feel slimy. I just lost because the guy predicted where I was going to play, and it worked out for him. It felt like I lost fairly. And I feel that way about certain cards. Arrow. When they use Arrow and it works out right for them, it doesn't feel bad. I got to tell you, it almost always felt bad when I lost to Leader before they changed him. And to a lesser extent, I also feel that way about Galactus. It just feels kind of weird when you lose to Galactus. But anyways, so I'm happy with the changes. Now, also, I want to talk about this. Would you like to have a feature showing which cards have been discarded? Yes. That's it. I just thought oftentimes I find myself multitasking while playing, like answering a message when I have no idea what blade or whatever you discarded. I know the joke's on me about what you think, except for shifting through apps while playing. So I there's, when you click on your name, it shows like the number of destroyed cards and the number of discarded cards, and you should just be able to push on that and it should show you. If you were playing on the Steam client, there is an app that basically does that for you. And it's at untapped.gg, and it unfortunately only works on the Steam client, but basically you can click right here, destroyed and discarded, and it'll show you the cards. And then also, and it doesn't give you any information that you wouldn't normally not had. It's just information, like if you forget or the location forces you to discard a card and you weren't looking at the screen closely, or for me, like I'm reading chat or something like that. And then it's just nice to be able to go up there and get the information quickly. I suppose if you were like hyper focused and you had a pen and paper, the same would affect. But this is just definitely more of a feature that's convenient. I highly recommend it. Also, Reddit normally has kind of super salty posts. And like this, it says, angry Redditor, I whine on the internet. It's kind of like, fine, right? I kind of giggle when I go. But I just thought this was helpful. Don't forget to take breaks or stop playing altogether if you have to. I bought Midnight Suns a few days ago. Ended up taking an unintentional break from Snap. My wife mentioned I seemed much happier since I didn't have how much Marvel Snap affected my mood. Bad RNG or bad locations really does suck a lot of fun out of the game. So after some bad luck this morning, I decided to install for a bit. I'm sure most people won't care or love the RNG aspect. I personally get tired of it sometimes. If you do too, it's okay to take a break. Mental health is more important than your collection level rank. Yeah, and I think people, even myself, have done this where, if a hot location or a featured location just really doesn't sit right with me, I've noticed that I can take time off from Marvel Snap and just not play. I also think the hot location, the featured locations are some of the most clever, best things in the game. 2 days seems like a long time, but it really allows people to take advantage of understanding the location. And my biggest climbs have typically been on those days where I've been able to navigate with a deck that complements those locations. And my final push to Infinite was achieved because I was able to work around the location. So I think it's a very smart mechanic, but I also understand just not wanting to deal with the location. And we'll end the video on this note. I love it when this happens. And Leech and says, call an ambulance. But not for me. That is funny stuff to me. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section, and I will see you tomorrow with another video. Bye for now. That Leech meme is S tier. Yeah, I like that. Do mobile players go against Steam client? Absolutely. The advantage that this thing here is the same advantage a player would have if they were using pen and paper and hyper focused on the game. But it's not cheating, but it definitely makes, it's definitely a feature of convenience for sure. And the person that's using the tracker will have an advantage because they're not going to have to remember every little tiny detail. That may be upsetting to some people. I get it. On reveal? I don't know how they do that. I don't feel like that's within the game's mechanics of on reveal or ongoing. Like you play Zabu and another card at turn 4. Maybe. I think him costing 4 would still allow him to be playable. But his dominance would be... I mean, they could make him a 4/4, let's say. They could boost his power. I think also that'll make Sandman more playable. You like, I get what you're trying to say. I don't know. That sounds like a confusing way of doing it, though. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. I just don't know that it would be a sloppy text. They'd have to introduce a new mechanic for that. I feel like this game has, to a certain degree, kind of sloppy, like, wording on some cards. Like, for example, like Yondu. Why doesn't it just say destroy the top card of the player's deck? Like, how are you supposed to know that is a destroy effect? I feel like they need to clean up some of the text and simplify the text. But because there's definitely some sloppy things. Like it's definitely 1000% to say destroy the top card of your opponent's deck. That just annoys me that it doesn't say that. More often than not, by the time my Zabu gets Enchantress, I've already got my use out of him. Correct. Yeah, there's a lot of weird things. Like even the way that Zabu's card is worded is confusing compared to like Goose. Like unless you know that 4- cards cost 2 less is different than the way Goose is worded. I mean, how would you know that unless you just played the game a lot? Nobody can play cards that cost 4. It's not optimal. I hope they unify it. They are nerfing Zabu. They said they were next week. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't want them to make them unplayable. I just want them to be like not the way they are right now is not good. I don't like the way that they are now. Slowing down on locations. I distinctly remember feeling that at one point. Hmm. But not now. I feel that new locations. All right, so now that I've been making videos about the locations and really thinking about the locations for like 2 days, like the locations that have come out in the last month. Now, when I see the locations come up, I look at it and I go, oh, I know exactly how that location works. I know exactly what decks that location works well with. I know what, like Altar of Death. Like, it's like, oh, cool. I've got XYZ card and I can use that for energy. Like, I know what to do when I see Rickety Bridge. I know that like Spider-Man is amazing on Rickety Bridge. Like the Plunder Castle, I know that Wave on turn 5 is amazing. Like these little tricks. I feel like they're giving me an advantage because I've spent the time like understanding them and dealing with them for a couple days. And I feel like I'm a better player because of that, and that I'm getting an advantage over my opponents somehow. But I don't know. I feel like I guess what I'm trying to say is I feel like the frequency and the number of new locations benefits the people here watching the stream. You guys get the benefit of that. People that are casual, you are going to be better situated than a casual player by them adding more locations, is what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, the locations are good and bad for both players, let's say, right? Like, annoying locations, you both have this, you're both playing with the same locations, right? And it's just knowing that your deck does well, or that card does well, or their deck is screwed, or this card means you win that location. Knowing that information is going to help me snap better and win more matches. So I feel like it's a sweaty player's advantage to have new locations and things come to the game. Because I view I feel like I view locations as disruptive, but not necessarily like bad. I mean, some locations have little impact on the gameplay, right? And some locations are very disruptive. That's all. And some of them are annoying. And some of them I hate more than others. But it also keeps the game from being stale. It's like any game. In FPS, you get the high ground for the advantage. Master your environment, become a better player. Correct. Yeah. So I like the locations. What I don't like about the locations is that, so like right now we have Plunder Castle, right? And it's 2 days. Like, I feel like, okay, I get it. Okay, 2 days is a long time. I get it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel like right now about Plunder Castle, is like, all right. Like, I don't feel like there's anything more to learn about this location after playing it for 2 days, and I'm good. And I want to go back to a couple days without, and that's fine. Yeah, it's just all right, what do we want to do now? I feel like I've exhausted this location. Like, you know, this is a good deck. All right, let's play this destroyer deck a little bit longer. And get this video up. What do I want to do here? I don't have priority. I feel like we're playing a mirror match here. All right. Let's steal this location here. Well, we both play Destroyer in the middle, and I lose because of points? Nine plus 3 is 12. I lose because of points. All right. All right, I'm going to call it the Guardians deck with Daredevil and Professor X. That's a good one. Sounds like fun. All right, I'm going to call it. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to go eat lunch and get ready for my stream on Twitch. But we will be here tomorrow doing the same shit. Love your faces. Bye for now.